Hello everybody, welcome and welcome back to my channel, and I apologize for being gone for a little minute. Now I ain't gonna lie, hopefully you can hear me. The plane just went by. I'm just hoping I'm loud enough right now, kind of speaking over it if you do hear it in the background. But I am here to give an update and probably to talk about a few things. Not to necessarily give out what I plan on, like my actual plan, but anyway. Okay, so it's been a little minute. So I do have some videos coming up that I have already recorded, just haven't posted yet. I kind of want to make this video and get this video out before I post the other ones. So yeah guys, it's been a little minute, so I guess I'll start by let's see, not sure what my last video was, honestly. How about we kind of like start over? So for the subscribers that I do have, I want to do a Q&A video, a question and answer video, as another video to actually do. So by the end of this video, leave some questions. You can comment on this video if you like, and leave some questions for me to do a question and answer video, and I will write those down and I will give my full and honest answer on what I'm willing to like completely answer. Depends on the questions. I don't even want to say depends on the questions. Like, I will give my honest answer to the best of my ability. But besides that, I have been doing okay. Well for some days and most days. But outside of those days, I do okay. And I say okay because I know I'm still in like survival mode when it comes to almost everything. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of feel like I need to talk about something and kind of like bring it out and be honest about it, but that's kind of another video. Sorry. Yeah, I will say that lately I've still been self-reflecting on a lot more things besides myself. Self-reflecting on like choices I've made, more so presently than past. Seeing the difference between seeing the difference between, I don't want to say what love is, but what the sacrifices that you have to make when it comes to relationships and things like that, and noticing that there's some sacrifices I made and I did not have to make those. Looking at it now, I'm upset with myself because of some of the sacrifices that I have made. I'm not saying that my sacrifices are more than anybody else's, but to me and for me, and what's important to me and what matters, they are. Some of them I can actually go without, and actually been going without, but I guess I could speak on it again. I made a video about it, but I can speak on it again. So my current situation, and I finally did get confirmation to be able to talk about this. Looking around to be aware of my surroundings. Nobody's out here but me. But concerning this specific topic, that person is not anywhere near me where they can hear. But I have to look around and make it look like I'm checking my surroundings to know when to stop, because at some point this person's gonna come out and walk over. But anyway, to get to it before that happens. And I'm not scared of this person. I'm really not. I just don't like, there's certain things that can't be said in front of this person because of how they are. But I'm not scared of this person at all. By no means. I'm not scared of this person at all. So my current situation, is hard and difficult, and that's because I have realized that I've chose for it to be that way, because well, not because, but when I tell you, having blinders on when you love or are in love with somebody, when I tell you, them blinders, them little shades, them thick shades that's like super dark, when the sun is out, baby, you don't see nothing. You see absolutely nothing when them blinders is over your eyes. Them blindfolds, whatever you want to say to cover your eyes, them little sleeper masks, like whatever it is, for you to not be able to see a lot of, okay? And it's not that you don't see it, it's that it's you ignoring it. You ignoring it to the point like you don't, like it's like you don't care because you just love this person so much. And honestly, I'm realizing it's not because of that person. It's really because either the potential of this person, how you is your not, I don't want to say fantasize, but your what's the word I'm looking for? They say fantasy world, but it's not in a way of like a fetish type of fantasy, like La La Land type shit, type of fantasy, as in like dreamers, you dreaming about how the relationship can and could be with this person just because of what you don't really know but barely know, and even what you barely know you still don't know. So like, you can see yourself as somebody, but when I tell you getting to know somebody on the level that you absolutely need to, you need to know a lot of stuff before you really commit to a relationship with somebody, because you being with the wrong person could put you in situations that you ain't never thought you was gonna be in. And baby, let me tell you, I'm in one of them. Now, though I'm talking about this person, he's not a bad person, and I'm not saying this to take up for him or be defensive about him, but in general, he's not a bad person. But but what he does actively, like as far as like acts of service and like his behavior, when you really, when you really get to know somebody, so you know how like you see people true colors after so long. That's where I'm at. So seeing the true colors and behaviors that this person has really like opened my eyes And not only that, I've prayed to God to be able to show me and allow me to listen, because there's things that he say that he may not do actively. Sometimes it's what he say and not actively what he do, and vice versa. But knowing this stuff gives you a different perspective on everything. And gives you a different perspective on what you really thought was gonna happen versus what's actually happened. And even though you see this stuff, you still be in fantasy land or dreamland, wherever your mind be at. And I'm speaking to women right here, all the ladies, females, young girls, whatever. I hope I'm saying something for you to learn from. I really do. And just knowing things that can happen that you don't even see, expect, none of it. Baby, when I tell you, if something is not sitting right with you, even in the beginning stages, please believe it. Please believe it. Because if something ain't sitting right with you, it ain't gonna be right. It'll start off good like you think it's supposed to, but then later on down the line, possibly like either months, it could be a few days, weeks, months, or years before you even realize or even get a chance to see the real them. But because of how it started off, you're not thinking it's gonna be like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want y'all to be open to it all. Because when I tell you, I never would have thought I'd be in my situation. And what my situation is, homelessness right now, in a whole nother state where I ain't got no family or like friends like that I knew before even coming here. And I've been down here for 3 years, 3.5, 4 years in this state. And the only person that I came down here with is this person. And I apologize for looking out way off camera, but it's just like, I don't know. You still be making me feel some type of way about myself, not necessarily like anything else. And I say make me feel some type of way because it just made me feel like, like what was wrong with you? What was going on with your antennas that you didn't see this or pay attention to this before for you to actively do something? You know what I'm saying? So, but yes, you did hear me right. I am homeless. I am in and out of my car with this person. I do work. Matter of fact, where I'm sitting at right now is like literally across the street and literally around the curve of the road, of the same road that it's on, that I work on. Like, I'm looking at the building right now. It's just on the opposite end of that building. But yeah, knowing that I do work, and I've been working this whole time. I maintained this job for 3 years. I switched shifts though. Last year I switched shifts, and this person has not. Now, within these 3 years of me at this job, I did have an apartment. I got an apartment within 6 months after I had rolled over and became permanent. because I started as a temp through the temp service, the beginning of 23. Yeah, the beginning of 23. No, yeah, beginning of 23. I had rolled over after like 6 months of being there, so really 2.5 years. Yeah. Wait, 3, 4. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, I was calculating. But I did that, and I did get an apartment or whatever. Had the apartment for a year. And there was a point in time that my job, that the load, that it kept getting lower and lower, and we ended up getting sent home. I got behind on rent. 2 months. I was 2 months behind on rent. And that was my doing. And I say my doing because it literally was my doing. I would have these like shutdown depressive moments, and it wouldn't even be like just for a day. It would literally be a few days up to like a week or so or whatever. And when I shut down like that, I don't do anything. I literally don't do anything. Like, I don't do anything in it at all. So I ended up not paying my rent that month. I wasn't even saving to try to pay for the next month either. I just didn't pay. And then I did it again. But then by the time after the second time, I actually started to like try to save the money up. I'll put a little bit back here and there. I paid the other bills. It was just the rent part that I wasn't paying. And I had got behind 2 months. And then I wasn't even going up to the office and letting them know anything. Like, when I told you I didn't do anything, I literally did not do anything. I do regret that I didn't do anything or say anything, really, to the office and let them know anything, literally until it was last minute. So I had got evicted. Now, this whole time of me having an apartment, this person still wasn't doing anything. So-called made the efforts. But I think that the only time I actually saw him actually like actively trying to like rush and get something was when the eviction papers was on the door. And he was the one to see him that day, literally that day. Is when he was doing a lot of ripping and running to try to get something to keep us in there. And that right there really opened my eyes. And since then, I've kind of been like in and out of like paying attention to what he's been saying and doing. But these last few months, last several months really, but more so the last few, I've been really paying attention to the words he say. Even when he joking around, I pay attention to the words that he say. And I also pay attention to what he do, as far as like behavioral wise. And sometimes both of them together, because most times it's both of them together, and then it is by itself. All these spider webs flying. I think it's on my phone or whatever. Anyway. So yeah, been dealing with it. So I've been the only one, and I've been really wanting to be soft and in my little feminine side, like be in touch with my feminine side, but I haven't had that opportunity to really do that. And not to mention that during this whole time, matter of fact, before I started through the temp service at this job, I had to take my son back home. So my son been back home this whole time too. And now he's at the age where, like, he need me. He needed me then too throughout the years up until now. But he really needed me and I really need him. And because I've been up here trying to get on the same page really financially with this person, that it's caused a lot of, well, I can't say if it's a lot, but right now it's causing a little bit of emotional damage to my son, as well as me, because this is the absolute longest. Now, I've been home to visit and stuff, but that just ain't the same. It's just not the same. And like today, for instance, today is November 2nd, Sunday. I was on the phone with him before I started this video, and he was even telling me, he called just to show me a picture that me, him, and his daddy took at his pre-K graduation. And he said he found the pictures when he was playing with his little Hot Wheels on my auntie's computer desk. And he took the picture and put it in his room. He called and said, I just wanted to show you this, Mom. I put this in my room so I can remember you, so I can see you and to remember you, because I miss you so much. And it hurts and breaks my heart to hear him like that, and to hear him even sounded like me, like getting ready to cry, because only if he knew how much I missed him and still miss him, and what I know that I'm wanting and trying to do for him, and then knowing that it's not working out, that it hurts me in that way, because I feel like he'll be disappointed, but he not. He just wants me to be there, and I want to be there too. And I am going to be there. And when I was talking about sacrifices, I feel like that was a good thing as a parent and mother, to not have my son go through this with me, well, with us, but really with me, and having to see me in the states that I have been in, even processing the fact that I'm even in the situation. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm still not over that I'm in the situation, because I have a choice to get out of it, and I still remain to be here because I love somebody, and I want to see us both be on the same page and grow in the same way that we need to. But all this self-reflecting and listening and things like that, it's just like, it ain't. It's not. That hurts too, because all this time and effort that I put in, which is what it's like you're supposed to do that when you with somebody, but we're not even married. There's a lot of stuff I feel like I have done that I feel like would be more so better when it comes to marriage. And marriage is completely different than being boyfriend and girlfriend. I still have the choice to leave and start over by myself and with my kid, you know. So I do have plans to do something about that, but until that time comes, or until that day comes, really, until that day comes, I'm gonna continue to thug it out like I've been doing, and be where I want to be. Now there's more to the story, but that's really all I'm gonna say right now, because I feel like I explained it a little bit more in the next video that'll be posted after this one, talking about it more so. And that'll be something that now I can really talk, because I feel like he finna go put gas in the car right now. That's the car right there. So I know he finna go get gas. But now that I know he ain't getting that, because where I was sitting, like, I could see, but I wasn't trying to make it noticeable that I was looking over that way. That way he would have got out a lot faster and quicker. But yeah, that's just something I really hate about this whole thing, is that I wasn't able to be the mother that I needed to be to my son all this time. And knowing that he's crying about it now a little bit more, he's feeling it more. He's 6 years old. He'll be 7 in January. And it really tears me down and breaks my heart that I'm putting him through this emotionally, because knowing how I felt emotionally growing up, which I'll make a video about that too, because I've gotten permission to do that as well. But I feel like right now I'm trying to figure out I guess I could say issues or situations that I feel like I could have been taught and showed from my dad, from my father or dad, you know. But I didn't have that growing up, so I don't know what I was supposed to, like, the teachings that a dad is supposed to show and teach a daughter for when she gets older, when it comes to relationships and when it comes to anything in adulthood, to help you see things, talk to you about stuff or whatever you got questions about. I didn't have that. And excuse me, but that's gonna be another topic that I'll come back and share with y'all, because he's giving me permission. We talk as much as our schedules will allow us to talk. He works days and I work nights, so sometimes our schedules, I can talk to him in the morning when I do get off, because he'll be going into work. But to have like a long conversation and really talk for a long time, that part we have to wait till like the weekend, and then I don't know what he be doing and he don't know what I be doing, so it just be different for the both of us. I see a spider web, but I don't know if it's close to my face, on my face, or far away, but I see it. But that's neither here nor there. But I do have plans to get back and be with my son, so that's the main and important thing for me, is to be back with him and to get back on my feet and do this again, start over. Give myself time, give myself more grace each and every time that I continue on through this journey. It is a journey and it is a process, and I am learning from it. So a lot of people will use the word regret, but I feel like this has also taught me what to not do anymore, what to not take anymore from somebody in general, not just relationships, especially relationships, but just in general, just seeing right through and paying attention to all the stuff and issues and things like that. So yeah, I guess that's all I have for right now to talk about. But I will say I'm in a better place and better space now that I am where I'm at, if that makes sense. Even though I'm still in my situation, I'm making it better because I feel myself changing and growing on the inside. And I know that day is coming and is very close. So, but I wanted to share that with y'all. I don't know if I hope I made sense, for one, and I hope I didn't get too much of being off topic of anything. But I am doing good. I'm doing better than any other time before, especially the last couple of videos that I made. Mentally, I'm doing better, which is important. It's important. I'm mentally, I can definitely say I'm getting better, and I'm feeling better as far as that. But I think that is it until the next video. I have, like I said before, I want to do a Q&A. So drop your questions down below for me to make another video for a Q&A video. You ask me the questions and I'll answer honestly. I'll get that video out to y'all as soon as I can get it out to y'all. And I will also be posting other videos that I have made. I'll be getting those out to y'all and posting those as well. Honestly, they've been sitting in my phone for a little minute, so I'm gonna get those together, put those together, get them through the editing process and do whatever I need to do, get them out, and then go from there. I do have another video that I plan on making as well. I plan on making a haul, but I don't know if I want to do those yet. I'll probably just talk about them as I wear them, as far as like a outfit of the day type of thing, I guess. I don't know. You may catch some gym videos coming soon, possibly and hopefully. I want to get back in the gym and start, getting my body back together and right. It ain't bad. I ain't gonna say I love it, because I really don't love my body shape and the way it's looking. I just need to be, I'm out of shape. Let's just put it that way. That's the only reason why I don't like my body right now. I'm out of shape and I need to be back in shape, because I'm young and I am healthy. Well, haven't been really lately this much because I've been eating out a lot. It's the only thing I am able to do with my current situation, but that's neither here nor there. I'm gonna stop talking about that because we are in a better mood. I'm growing, getting better with praying and talking to God, and really trying to do my best to listen to God, Holy Spirit, and get myself back together is what I'm in the process of doing, and that's my journey at this moment. So if you haven't already, and if you made it this far in this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up for this video. And I'm telling you, for real this time, I'm definitely going to be better about posting and getting videos out to y'all. But don't always quote me on videos that I want to get out. Let's just say, see you until the next video. Peace. And again, drop your questions down below in the comments as well, for the Q&A video, and I will be waiting on those in order to make the next video. The next video, excuse me, for the Q&A video. But I have another video that I'm going to post sometime after this one. So yeah, get a little stretch in. It feels so good outside. But again, like, comment, subscribe, and share this video if you feel like somebody needs to hear at least some part of this video. And thank you. Hit that post notification bell. Dang, I can't talk now. Post notification bell. That way you be notified anytime I upload a video on here. And yeah, catch you in the next one. Peace.